Hi guys, good afternoon. Welcome back once again to the EdWord. In today's video, I will be doing my film review and reaction to Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. So good. So good. Okay, before I start blabbering on and on, a couple things. Number one, I sound kind of funny because I was losing my voice a few days ago, but now I'm feeling better. I think I just caught the cold that was going around these past couple days. People at work had it, and now I have it. But I'm still going to do my film review, and I hope you guys can understand me just fine. Number two, I need to make this perfectly clear for those of you who are watching this right now. This review will be full of massive spoilers. This is not a spoiler-free review. This is a spoiler-filled review. A spoiler-filled review. I'm going to keep repeating this for several seconds now. If you have not seen this movie, do not keep watching or listening to this video, as I will be discussing big spoilers from The Force Awakens. If you have seen this movie and want to hear what I have to say about it, great. By all means, keep watching. But if you have not seen it yet, do not keep watching or listening to this video, as I will be going into an in-depth analysis, basically, of this movie and all the big things that happened. So, you have been warned. You guys have been forewarned. Spoiler-filled review here. I'm going to say it one more time. This film review for The Force Awakens will be full of spoilers. Everybody cool with that? Okay. Wow, guys. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. The hype, the anticipation, it all paid off for me personally. I can't speak for everybody, obviously, but I think I speak for a good number of us who absolutely loved this movie. What a great Star Wars flick. Oh, man. It was wonderful. It really hit me right here. It was like, memories, nostalgia. Oh, man. Well done, J.J. Abrams. Well done, Lawrence Kasdan. Great job, cast and crew. You guys nailed it. Oh, man. And don't pay attention to what any of the haters are saying. They've got sticks up their asses and they don't get it. But we, the true fans, we get it. So thank you. Thank you so much. Mwah. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was fun. It was exciting. It was big. It was full of excellent, well-executed practical effects, puppets, creature effects, amazing props, great actors, both new and old. It's like that they took old generation and new generation and perfectly meshed them together. I loved it. I loved seeing Chewbacca, Han, Leia, Luke, C-3PO, R2-D2, and Admiral Akbar. Although I wish there had been more of Admiral Akbar. Unfortunately, there wasn't a whole lot of him, but at least he did get a few lines in there. Oh, man, it was so amazing. You know what I loved about this movie? Is that we have been up until now, up until it came out, we were completely in the dark as to what it was about. And what I loved about this movie is right after the title appears and the good old classic theme starts playing, the prologue starts going up, and it finally explains what this movie is about. And I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. I'm watching this on the big screen. I'm like, okay, this is cool. This makes sense. Oh, that's what this is going to be about. Great. Now we know. Now we're even more excited. And it certainly paid off. I absolutely loved it. Yes, there were elements and plot lines that were extremely recognizable, taken directly from A New Hope. I know a lot of people, not a lot, but some people are criticizing this movie for being a remake of New Hope, just threw some new things in there. I personally was scared this was going to be a remake of New Hope. Fortunately, in my opinion, I think I was proven wrong. It had similarities to A New Hope, but it was not A New Hope. It was its own story with new characters, new focus points, and new determination, new goals, new motivations. So I absolutely love. Sorry, my Doc Ock action figure fell off the couch. I absolutely loved it. Oh, it was so great. The one problem not a problem, but the one thing that threw me off was completely, keep in mind, I'm about to reveal a big spoiler here, so if you're not caught up yet, haven't seen this movie, don't keep listening to this part. the big thing that really threw me off is when Han and his new allies infiltrate the Star Killer base, which is gigantic, by the way. It is planet size. Because at first I was afraid it was another Death Star, but when they compared the size of the Death Star to the size of the Star Killer base, it was enormous. It was the size of a planet. They're on there, they're trying to destroy it or disable the shields so their allies can attack with the X-Wing fighters. And that's when he confronts Kylo Ren. Oh my god, Kylo Ren is the offspring of Han Solo and Leia Organa. It turns out Luke was training Kylo Ren years ago to become a Jedi Knight as he was training numerous other students. But when Kylo Ren was seduced by the dark side by this mysterious villain called Supreme Leader Snoke, played fabulously by Andy Serkis, he made Kylo Ren betray Luke, kill all of the other Jedi Padawans, and Luke felt guilty, he felt responsible, and felt betrayed that his own nephew would do this to him, and so he went into hiding. He's been a recluse for the past 30 years, and nobody knows where he is, not even Han or Leia. Leia has been actively looking for him with the help of the Resistance, who are fighting against the First Order, which is basically a continuation or an attempted continuation of the Galactic Empire. The Stormtroopers, the TIE Fighter pilots, Captain Phasma, General Hux, all First Order, and they're all led by this mysterious Snoke. Kylo Ren is trying to live up to his grandfather's legacy, and he knows he is the son of Han and Leia, but he insists that that person is gone. He is now Kylo Ren, a member of the Knights of Ren, as Snoke likes to remind him. So it sounds like he's been brainwashed and manipulated by Snoke into becoming this Sith Knight. I'm not going to use the word Sith Lord because he's not really a Sith Lord yet. He's not all there because I think he's still torn between the light and the dark. And I think that's where the title of this movie comes into play, The Force Awakens, because Snoke says to him, there's been an awakening. Like the very first teaser trailer, there's been an awakening in the Force, the dark side and the light. And Leia insists to Han that she feels there's a pulse of goodness still remaining in their son. And even Ren confesses to Snoke that I feel this pulse of light through me, and I'm trying to suppress it. I'm trying to destroy it, but I feel like there's this light pulse. Anyway, I'm getting off point here. But when we think Han has talked him out of it and talked him out of becoming a Sith Lord, he starts to hand him his crossguard saber, and my heart just sank because I knew what was going to happen, or what was most likely going to happen. And sure enough, that son of a bitch in front of Chewbacca and Finn and Rey in front of them turns it on and just guts Han Solo right through the torso. And Chewbacca lets out this wailing roar that was practically no. And shockingly, the theater fell silent. I was expecting the place to go to an uproar where people started screaming, no, no, but everybody was stunned. We were all just stunned, silent. I couldn't believe it, because I think we were all like this. My friend and I were both like, oh my God, they killed Han Solo. They killed Han Solo. Oh my God. Oh man, it was hard. That was a hard scene to watch. But at the same time, it kind of made a lot of sense. And I like how they did the little throwback to, even though this isn't everybody's favorite movie, they showed Leia's reaction because she isn't a Jedi, but she is Force sensitive. It's like she clutches her heart, feeling the loss of life from Han. Like she knows that something has happened to him, something so severe that he can't come back from, that he's died. Because it quickly cuts back to her at the Rebel base, and she clutches her heart like her heart is literally breaking, but she senses the loss of life. And at this point, I think there's no going back for Kylo Ren. He is gone. He is beyond redemption. I mean, if you kill your own father in cold blood like that, there's no hope coming back for you. Perhaps I'm wrong. Maybe that'll be explored in episode 8, but that's what I personally believe. Besides Han Solo's death scene, I loved this movie. I know that Han's death scene is going to get a lot of backlash from the hardcore fanboys because, let's face it, Han and Chewie are big fan favorites. but at the same time, I like to think that this character death will contribute and add to more. It will add more depth to episodes 8 and 9. I think it will definitely add to the story and help continue and further this amazing story that J.J. Abrams and Lawrence Kasdan have started for us. So overall, I absolutely loved this movie. I am seeing it again later this afternoon, later today. And for those of you who have seen it already, I advise you to go out there and watch it at least one or two more times, as I probably will. I absolutely loved it. Let's keep the comment section spoiler free for anybody who just happens to be browsing through my videos or any Star Wars film review videos. Let's keep the comment section spoiler free just as a courtesy for now. But please leave your comments and your feedback down below telling me what you thought of it. Did you like it? Did you hate it? And without spoiling anything, just kind of explain why you loved it or why you hated it. I certainly hope you guys all loved it as much as I did. I can't wait for episode 8 and episode 9, and I'm looking forward to the Rogue One, this first spin-off movie, which will be coming to us almost exactly a year from now, December 16th, 2016, Rogue One. Stay tuned for more news on it. I will certainly keep you guys posted up to date if you subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you loved this movie as much as I did. And of course, as always, may the Force be with you.